Hey guys, Andy again, looking like your resident bum here. Still not dressed, still not ready to go back to FIFA after that marathon grind this morning for the 500 goals and assists. And potentially the last video of the day, unless something pops up here or I get any major requests, potentially for the Liga and Prem teams for the sort of budget to booyah squad builders. But this tactic is magic when it works. It's 4-1-2-1-2 tactic. It relies on physical players, but also players with pace as well. I tried it with a Liga squad, and it was fun, but it could leave you on your bottom, as it were. I switched to a Bundesliga squad last night, and I'm just finishing it off, as you'll have seen in my videos. I just need to get some coins together for my striker now, as I've made a boo-boo with my trading this year. But not to worry, the game's only been out 3 or 4 days, so plenty of time to catch up on that. But yeah, I changed to the Bundesliga squad, got the team set, and wow. I was using my 4-2-2 tactic, which is my go-to one, and having some success with it, as always. However, changed to this one, and the results came thick and fast. And let's get into it. So, squad-wise, I'm not sure if you've seen my squad. However, I'll show you. It's not the best squad in the world. However, it does the job. It works well with this setup. You can make changes, but all I'd recommend is that you have pacey players, players who feel fluid on the ball, and players that you can get off the mark with, in an instant, but also quite physical, because you are going to be at the other team constantly, so you don't give them space to breathe at all, and it's just constant. So stamina is a must. As I say, pacey. You do want pacey defenders as well. Again, ends going for a Bundesliga squad, because they've just got everything. They're so well rounded, the Bundesliga, with pace, with physicality, strength, aggression, attacking. They build up really well. So it will like the missing link for me for this tactic. However, enough about my team. You get the point of that. So let's go into the tactics. So we're going to change mentality. I'll set up in a 4-4-2 to start. 4-2-2 is in my last video. That's my usual go-to. However, this is the boy. So defense. So we want to press after possession loss. So this game at the moment is very pace based. If you know how to defend, as I say, AI defending has gone for the most part now. They'll not dig you out as much as they will, and your keepers need all the help they can get. So a lot of people don't know how to defend in this game. They don't expect you to know how to defend, and it's just they'll get the ball, whack it down the line, or whack it through the middle, or you just get that bum who passes it around the back line for 4 hours and then drains you. Players like that, they're going to have a bad time when it comes up against this. So the idea of this is you want the ball. I mean, like the first game we played last night with this on, I think I had 70% possession at the end of the game. Like, you do not want to give your opponent time to breathe. So you have press possession after loss. So pretty much what it says, if you do lose that ball, you want a player running straight back at him again. Don't give him time to breathe. You want to be on it. You want to be pressing. There's an added ingredient that you can throw in as well later, which I'll tell you how to do. Width, you want it on, what we got it on, 246. Same with your depth. You want to go up higher the field. If you find that you are getting countered a little bit too hard, drop it down to 5. If you want to go at it, take it up to 7. But I find 6 is the perfect depth for it. Again, because the reason is you don't want to be worried about getting countered because you ain't. The idea is you don't give your time to your opponent time to breathe. Offensive style, you want fast build up. So again, everybody's coming up. So once you've got that ball, there's going to be so many options as you start to work into your opponent's off and get up to that box. All the play is going to be sort of kept around the halfway line until you get that ball, and that's about as far as you want it to come back. If it does go off the halfway line or you end up defending, your players are gone again, and your opponent just thinks, what the hell is going on here? It's like a charge from Zulu or something. It's just I thought like beginning to Save It Private Ryan. There's going to be balls pinging everywhere, limbs coming off, all sorts. It's amazing. So you get your fast build up on width. Drop to 4 because you start compacting your players then again, because you can, if you've got the pacey players, you can break out to the wings anyway, but you're just going to have, if you come in, you'll notice, like especially if you start attacking with your wing backs, full backs, you'll notice everybody starts coming in, and it's just like, again, it's like because there's so much going on, it won't give your opponent that much time to breathe, and if it's in their box, it's just like one of your team will get the ball, and then you can break away again, and then come from around the side, cut it back in. You've just got options for heading, you've got options for cutbacks, you've got options for passing it around the box. If you need to knock it back and then knock it out to the wing and then come in again for cross, you'll notice it in game. It's unreal. Corners, free kicks, preferential. A lot of my custom tactics I only have 1. However, in this one, just knocked it up to 2 just to give that extra pressure again, but you're not getting countered too hard on the counter. And again, that's where the pace comes in for all these, because how you are attacking is just relentless. So if you've got the pacey players in your team, your wing backs can cut down their wingers, they can cut inside, and then you want your central defenders as well. Just in case they break on you, 2-3 on 1, you've got options at the back there. So into player instructions. So how I run this is, obviously you want your strongest player as your CDM, and then I run. I've lost an attacker. Oh, there he is. I couldn't find him then. So I'd change formation in game, because I've got multiple tactics. I'd just pause it, switch these 2 over. If this is one, I'm pointing as though you can see what I'm doing, but I'll swap these 2 over. So I also have Nabry because he feels a little bit more physical as my centre mid. These 2, it's hit and miss, but I do like Kimmich at the back. But him, I don't mind which of these goes in the CDM role. And then I have, I wouldn't call him William then, Sane as the cam, and then he'll move up front. So you've just got that pacey centre attack. You've got somebody to break out in Nabry at centre mid, and then Sane's your cam, so he can whip a pass around if he needs to, but he's just more support for these strikers. And then you're going to have these. So player instructions. So you want stay central, getting behind, normal interceptions, basic. So just generally general. What's missing there? I've missed something. Spawns. Oh, there we go. I knew there was something missing. So yeah, stay central, get him behind. I don't know why I've not changed that for it. Normal interceptions and basic dense. So nothing too much for your strikers. Your cam, you want him on stay forward. Again, balance, crossing run, stick to position, and normal interception. So nothing there. He's ready for that break with your strikers. Centre mid, get forward, get into box crosses, normal interceptions, and stick to position. The other one, you want him to drop between defenders. So you want somebody with a bit of pace here, and you want somebody with good physicals and good defence. So hence why Goretzka works well here. So he'll be there if you need to. However, if you because your wing backs are going to be gone, your full backs, this guy's going to help you out. So you'll just notice him just drop back, and then it pushes you to 3 at the back, and he'll help you out. But he's a passing option in the middle. But this is one of your key players here. He'll drop between, as I say, drop between your centre backs, and you've got that extra cover, and then you can pivot again, and then it'll sort of work into a double pivot once you get moving up the field again. So it works really well. So that's a key instruction there. Who else have we got? So your CDM, balanced. You want him on stay back, normal interceptions, and cover centre again, just so he'll drop. I'm pointing at the screen so you can see. So he'll drop down here, and then as you're attacking, these will go. He'll drop down here. He'll cover the central role, and then as you come back up again, you can drop wide there, and then you let your cam get it up to your cam. So you've got a nice little passing triangle. Your wing backs, balanced attack, conservative, but you want them on overlap. So again, this is with how the whole tactic's set up. Like I've just said, these are going to bolt down. It leaves get Nabry. He'll push forward, so you've got sort of a double. He'll come up a little bit. These will come in central. He'll hold. He'll drop down here, so you've got 3 at the back, and then you've just got all these attacking. Every single one of these, and then your 2 wing backs as well. So it's just absolutely relentless. Your centre backs just stay back, nothing to worry about there. But yeah, if you got that guy who plays around the back, if you've got that guy who is just frustrating you that little bit, this tactic, but it does. I've noticed, like, my La Liga squad weren't slow. But what I've noticed with La Liga and what's frustrated me this year is they're not very physical as well. So when you are running a tactic like this, you can run into somebody and you'll just fall off the ball. With a Bundesliga squad, because everybody's quite physical and they've got the pace, you run into them, it's them on the floor, and you've just got 3,000 men running at the front. You're running at the goal, and you don't give time to breathe. If you are a more standoffish player and a bit more reserved, then you want to look at my 4-2-2 video. This one's probably not going to be for you. However, if you are somebody that likes to attack, get in somebody's face, and you don't want to give your opponent time to breathe, this is the one. And same if you're playing a weaker opponent and you think you can punish them, have this set up alongside the 4-2-2, so you can just set it up and it's open season on somebody, then you can just run in, bag a couple of goals, and then drop back to the 4-2-2, so you're a bit more defensive minded then. But again, this is the one, guy. I have so much fun with this one last night, and I think this is the way forward for me now, especially with this squad, having the pace, so many attacking options, and then physicals just to bully people. But I hope that helps. I'm going to get this one up on YouTube. So again, like I keep saying, the channel's pretty new. I've not got many subscribers, viewers and things, but every time you like it, you comment, you subscribe, and especially sharing it, it's going to get more football. If there's anything you want to know, pop it down below. If there's anything you want to see, pop it down below. I'm going to start a new channel next week for my little dude. He's well into Fortnite, and he's going to start doing challenges for people and showing how to build and things, so that should be fun. But other than that, guys, I'm going to get a much needed coffee, have a shower, get this off my face, and hopefully we'll see you sometime soon. Cheers, guys.